Hi there, my name is Sean with Dr. Fossum's Pet Care, and today I'm here to discuss why CBD doesn't work for a lot of pet owners. And it really has to come down to the concentration of the product and how you're dosing it. So the first thing to look at is CBD is a natural product, which means that it's not designed to be absorbed into the bloodstream as a synthetic product would be designed to be absorbed. That you can actually genetically engineer a product to be absorbed better and survive or live longer in the bloodstream. CBD is not that way. So you have to give more CBD so that a fraction of that CBD can get absorbed into the bloodstream, and then that's the active component that can actually help your pet. And I'm just going to give you an example. The common dose that we recommend is 2 milligrams of CBD per kilogram of dog weight. So basically for every kilogram your dog is, which is 2.2 pounds is 1 kilogram, we would recommend 2 milligrams of CBD. So I just wanted to give you a quick example of one of our competitors and why their products probably don't work. Our information is based on science and research, and that's why we are having a higher level of success, which means a happier dog. And so what we've done here is I'm taking a look at a bottle. So the bottle that they have is 500 milligrams of CBD in the entire container. And on the container, they said that it was a 30-day supply. In this case, they said it was for a dog that was between 50 and 75 pounds. And so I took, to make their numbers look even like as good as they could look or give them the benefit of the doubt, I chose 50 pounds because that way the dog is getting more milligrams per dog weight. And they have it listed as a 30-day supply. So in short, they're giving their dog, and they're recommending to give your dog 17 milligrams per day. And when you think about that, if you give your dog 17 milligrams per day and only half gets absorbed, now you're looking at 8.5 milligrams per day of product in the dog system. And that's being very generous from an absorption perspective. And then if you look at Dr. Fossum's, our container is much more potent, and we just did I actually calculated this off of our maintenance dose, which is 1 milligram per kilogram, so 1 milligram of CBD per kilogram of dog weight, and that's twice a day. And so it will last you 33 days, and we're giving your dog over 2 times the amount of CBD as our competitor. So as you can tell, and the price point's the same pretty much. So what you can tell is that the more CBD content you're putting into your dog's system, the better off your dog's going to be. So when I see a lot of pet owners and they say, oh, CBD doesn't work, the very first question I ask them is, well, how are you dosing it? How much CBD were you giving your dog? And a common answer that I get is, I was giving my dog 1 dropper full of CBD per day. And when I hear, when I hear what a dropper is, I don't know what a dropper is, because that's a measure of liquid, not a measure of CBD content or the concentration of the CBD content. So when you're thinking about these things, you really need to think about how much CBD content are you putting into your dog's system. We do a loading dose of 2 milligrams per kilogram. That's for the first 7 days. And then we move to 1 milligram per kilogram forward looking, and always twice a day. So you always give it in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. The reason for that is because we need the CBD to stay in your dog. We need it to be absorbed into the bloodstream, but then we need a constant amount of CBD in the bloodstream to show effectiveness. So these are the reasons why, if you talk to somebody and they say, oh, CBD doesn't work, you have to ask the initial question, well, how are you dosing your CBD? How much were you giving your dog? And if they say, well, I don't know, they're probably giving your dog an extremely low dose of CBD, And that is very concerning, because if you're giving your dog a very low dose, then it's not getting absorbed, and then it's not in the bloodstream, and it's not going to be effective. And ultimately, it's impacting the overall industry of CBD, because we are seeing tremendous success with our products, and it doesn't work for every single dog. We're an honest company, and we want to make sure that we have some dogs that aren't seeing results, and we refund their money, and there's no harm done. But you have to give your dog an appropriate dose to see those results. So if you have any questions, please reach out. We're always here to help, and thank you for your time.